And entrepreneurship right now is very much a domain where it is a domain that is mainly populated at the moment by solopreneurs, is what they call them, right? Yeah. So people who are just getting started, they're just on their own, and you're starting from scratch. You don't have the means to build a team. So I want to ask you, for someone that's just starting from scratch, maybe they don't have the means yet, or maybe they're getting close and they could possibly hire a team. What are some things to look out for? Maybe what are some things that they can do, inshallah, to put themselves in a better situation?
Okay, my first piece of advice, right, is if you can find a partner, and I don't mean like a wife here, right? But it could be a wife. Why not? But I mean, if you can go into business with someone, if you can do it not as a solo, right, but with a partnership, there's blessings in that. There's blessings in partnerships because, there's the statement, the hand of Allah is over the Jama'at, although I don't want to go into the whole explanation of that hadith. But it clearly has a meaning that when Muslims do things together, there's a blessing in it. The other benefit of having a partnership is that, like it always means that if one of you is really exhausted, hopefully the other person can take up the slack and vice versa. And if it was like me and Yusuf, the great thing about me and Yusuf is that we had very, very different skill sets. And we were able to balance each other out. So it worked really well. If we were both the same, it would have been a real disaster. But because I had some skills that Yusuf didn't have, and Yusuf definitely had some skills that I didn't have, we managed to complement each other. But I realize that that's not always practical. But if you can find someone to go into partnership with, of course, partnerships can have their downsides. Of course they can. They can get very complicated. They can get very messy. It worked with me because me and Yusuf were and still are like best friends. And obviously we have our deen, we have the Brotherhood of Islam behind it, and all those needs to make excuses for each other. So alhamdulillah, that helps.
Assalamu alaikum. You've just watched a clip from our Ummahpreneur Live Podcast, where I interview high-level Muslim entrepreneurs at the top of their game to break down business, mindset, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship from an Islamic perspective. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more and make sure to check out the full interview that's linked in the description below this video. I'll see you there. Assalamu alaikum.